Okay, so Medicine Ranch products, training for staff, and also information for customers. We're just going to get right into this. I'm Josh Geetter, acupuncturist in Telluride. A lot of these herbal products are either grown, wild-crafted right here by myself, or also brought in from trusted herbal suppliers all over the world. And so we're going to start with our arnica oil. The Medicine Ranch arnica oil is made out of the highest quality arnica in the western US, which grows right here. It's Arnica cordifolia. It has a heart-shaped leaf. This is a big hint about the arnica tincture and the arnica oil that I make. Heart-shaped leaf indicates that this is actually heart medicine. I have literary, scholarly citations for this. In the arnica oil that I make, I also add frankincense and myrrh, which are used by every culture around the world for calming the spirit, also for healing wounds. There's also high-altitude Kashmiri lavender, and the chemist Ramakant Harlatal, who was going through the fields in Kashmir to get the lavender to harvest, he found higher levels of linolols the closer he got to the fighting with Pakistan. We chose that population of lavender oil, which has specifically higher levels of compounds that calm the human spirit, okay, and are also a good nerving. They're also good for nerve pain. Okay? Also, birch and wintergreen with salicylic acid in it for pain relief. Helichrysum, Helios chrysum, flower of the sun, one of the strongest anti-inflammatories in the herbal world, and L.C. as the first ingredient. So that's the arnica oil, and that's a supercharged arnica oil. Next is the Respiratory Rescue. Respiratory Rescue, I'm using it right now. I just got back from Beijing. I had Beijing coming out of my lungs. The Respiratory Rescue is founded on using local Ligusticum porteri, which is Osha. Okay? Osha root is known as bear root. It's what the bears use when they come out of hibernation. And so it cleans the lungs. Then we add to that echinacea that I steal all over town from people's gardens, and also elecampane that I grow. And this year we're going to start using some golden seal also to get that echinacea golden seal combo. And so this is a homegrown, home wild crafted, lovingly assembled respiratory tincture specifically made for the Telluride crud, or for bringing Beijing back with you. The heart elixir. This is a traditional Chinese formula known as Zhigan Sao Tang. Zhigan Sao is honey-fried licorice, sweet. There's also bitter herbs in there, so bitter and sweet for the heart. This formula is based on an ancient traditional formula that was actually used not only for physical heart ailments like arrhythmias and congestive and that sort of thing with the heart, but also for heartache, heartbreak, anxiety, all that sort of thing. This is a very, very beautiful formula. It also has rhodochrosite, rose quartz, and garnet in it to ground. So minerals. It actually has minerals. They're very safe and effective. Beautiful formula. Okay. Then the Zheng 28. Zheng means upright or righteous. 28 indicates that there's 28 herbs in here. This is a compound of 28 classic adaptogens. Adaptogens are those herbs and compounds that help us to adapt to various stressors. These are also primarily used these days for athletic tonics. This has been to the top of Choi Oyu, Mount Everest, and Lhotse with Hillary O'Neill, okay, and she swears by it. This was also used by other athletes to win the adventure race that was held here in 2002. The winning team used it. This is also used, it's a sex tonic, fertility tonic, helps us to deal with all sorts of stressors, physical, psychological, emotional, etc. The Zheng 28 is a super powered adaptogen. Right? Then the orthopedic support. This orthopedic support is built on the traditional Chinese formula Duho Jishen Tang, which is my primary formula that I use for all the orthopedic injuries in Telluride. And I've been using this formula and augmenting it for the specific types of injuries that we have pre- and post-op orthopedic stuff here for the past 11 years. And so that is the sum comeuppance of a very traditional, accepted Chinese herbal formula combined superpowered for bone knitting, connective tissue knitting, anti-inflammatory, pain-killing, and blood invigoration, pre- and post-operative, or to avoid surgery. Okay. Lastly, we have the Calm Spirit Tincture. This is a very beautiful formula made with Telluride heirloom hops, 120-year-old vines that grow here in town. And hops are traditionally used here for pain, it's an analgesic, it's a digestive, calms the spirit. And then also this has kava kava from friends in Hawaii, Melissa lemon balm from friends in Oregon, valerian that I both grow and harvest here, and the St. John's wort that I grow and harvest here. And this formula was made at the economic downturn when people were having very agitated spirits for a number of reasons, for having lost their homes and their mortgages, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Every one of these formulas, first ingredient is T.L.C. I stand behind all of them. I'm available at info@acupuncturetelluride.com. That's acupuncturetelluride.com. For any questions, you just email me and I can flesh out some more information on all of these formulas. They're made with a lot of love, a lot of integrity, a lot of scholarly effort, and TLC. So thanks very much. Enjoy the Medicine Ranch tinctures.